Well, it's Wednesday, so you know what that means.
Rant and Rave.
Rant and Rave. Well, this time we have Fox Sports 1670's Bill Shanks and our own Tucker Sargent.
This week, the guys discuss whether the Falcons are really that good, what Gene Chizik has to do to keep his job at Auburn, and they'll also preview some of the big games in the SEC this weekend.
Rant and Rave, issue 1 for the week. Are the Atlanta Falcons really that good? They looked pretty good on Sunday against Kansas City with a very important win to open up the season. But now, Tucker, they might be tested with the injury to Brent Grimes, who will be out for the rest of the season. I think they'll be able to overcome it, mainly because, did you see that offense on Sunday? Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, they're really good.
They are really, really good, but the game was a close game with the Chiefs in the first half, and they had to have 3 turnovers, and they scored on each one of those turnovers. I think they're really good, yeah, but they did have some help last week, and it'll be interesting to see how Peyton Manning does with that Atlanta secondary now that Brent Grimes is out for the season.
He's old. He's from Tennessee. Who cares about Peyton Manning? All right, issue 2. We got to ask Tucker about this one. This is his school. Will Gene Chizik make it at Auburn, Tucker?
I think, I was talking to one of my buddies that actually goes to Auburn right now. Last night we were talking football. I think he's got to win 2 games out of Arkansas, LSU, Georgia, and Alabama at least to be able to keep his job. And right now it doesn't look like he's going to be able to win one of them, maybe Arkansas, but it's not looking good for Chizik. Maybe it just doesn't make any sense that 3 straight years of top 10 classes and this is what he puts on the field. He's got to answer some questions with the rest of the season.
Well, no Cam Newton, no success for Gene Chizik. He wasn't very good at his last stop, and it doesn't look like he's any good now. Auburn's in trouble. They are in big trouble, and they may not win this week against Louisiana Monroe. All right, now let's get to a couple of the games in the SEC for this week. We start with Florida and Tennessee, which, you know, they've taken off national television, at least the network over there, that carries SEC games, and they probably should have kept them on there. This could be a great game, a great matchup. Tennessee's offense and their receivers against Florida's great defense, and you know what? I think Tennessee's going to win this one, Tucker.
I'm going to have to agree with you on this one. Florida's won 7 straight times over the Vols, and they're in Knoxville. They're ready to get a win under Derek Dooley. He's ready to make that statement win. Since he's been there, Bill, they haven't beaten a ranked team. And I think with game day there, the atmosphere, Tennessee on offense, Tyler Bray at quarterback, they're going to lead them to a win. They're going to beat Florida. I think it's going to be about 21-17.
All right, and finally, Alabama and Arkansas. Are you kidding me? Arkansas couldn't beat Louisiana Monroe, and we think they're going to beat Alabama. There's no way in the world Arkansas is going to win against Alabama. And you know what? Their coach, John L. Smith, if they want him out of town now, they may go find some blonde with a motorbike and put him out of town right now, Tucker.
Yeah, but remember, Bill, Nick Saban lost to Louisiana Monroe in his first year as coach. Not saying that this guy is anything like Saban is, because Saban's such an awesome coach. But I think Alabama and Nick Saban, they're not worried about Louisiana Monroe beating Arkansas last week. They're going to play their game. They're going to be really good. I know Nick Saban probably doesn't want to hear me say this, but Arkansas just isn't that good, and Alabama's not going to have a problem with them.
All right, we'll see you on Friday night for high school football highlights with the End Zone, brought to you by Safe Auto.